What's good on my people? It's a Mag Bam Sunday podcast. We're gonna get into some things here as they show you the Donald Trump right there on screen at a supposed ballroom. I guess they're having some kind of press conference, dinner, or whatever they wanna call it, but this was a show. And I'm telling you right now, they're not wise for pulling this one off on the people. This wasn't wise. This wasn't a smart move for them to pull this off. But you already know they're trying to give the Donald Trump rankings to make it feel like, hey, a lot of people want to kill him because he's doing good. But you better wake up and understand what they're doing right here. They're destroying America right here. And you have to pay attention. Now pay attention to this right here that they're talking about. A gunman rushing to the damn, dinner. And for you to understand this right here, people, where they're keeping this right here, where it's supposed to be at, and where the gunman running, supposed to be, not even close. But we're gonna get into this. Like I said, it wasn't smart for them to pull this off right here. It's gonna make them look stupid, and they be the truth. We're gonna get into it, and I'm gonna show you some things. Pay attention here. Make it run.
This is an ABC News.
All right. Come on.
This is an ABC News special report.
We're coming on the air because there was an incident at the White House Correspondents' Dinner in Washington, D.C.
So it's a corresponding dinner. I don't know why they call it that, but pay attention, people. It was a trick with all reporters on the scene. Listen to me. It was a trick. A planned shit with all those fakers in one room. Can you believe it? All these news reporters from various news companies piled up right there. All fakers, along with the president and the wife and everybody who is also fake. What you think, people? Pay attention.
At the Washington Hilton, attended by thousands of journalists.
It's 33 in numerology. So it's at the Hilton. 33 coding. Listen.
And dignitaries and President Trump. We're hearing reports that there were loud noises and a bang.
Hear that, people? A loud noise and a bang. These people, because it's a show and they go by script, they can't just tell you they hear gunshot. They have to tell you they hear bang that lead up to be a gunshot. I already told you, all fakers go the same. All of it have the same damn track. Listen.
The room was evacuated. I want to bring in White House Chief Correspondent Mary Bruce with the latest. Mary, what are you hearing?
Ego is Freemason. Don't trust them.
Standing inside a very
Watch them, people. Look, this is after. And watch this. These people standing there scanning the room with camera. They don't look panicked to me, but pay attention.
At the Hilton,
look
the
at
White
this.
House Correspondents Association dinner had just gotten underway. I was sitting about, I'd say, 20 feet from the president, who was up on the dais. Everyone had just been welcomed, was starting their meals, when all of a sudden I heard a loud bang. It almost sounded like a dish dropping.
Hear that, people? A loud bang almost sound like a dish dropping, and it's funny. That's the same way Donald Trump described it. We're going to get to that in a minute. But it's the same thing Donald Trump here. Something like a dish falling or a tray to the ground. But it was actually gunshots. What a bullshit. Imagine, people, you're in a building and shot fire in that big building. What gonna happen? You're gonna hear that shot louder. You're gonna hear the echo. Why would you hear a gunshot in a building and they're probably gonna tell you it's a AR-15? Most likely they're gonna tell you it's a AR-15 he got in his hand. But I'm saying, people, how would that gunshot sound like a tray drop or a dish drop to the ground? I already told you it's bullshit. With all fakers pack that room, people, the same ones who bring you the fakery and the news every single day, those are the ones who pile up in there. That's why I say it's not wise to pull this off when it comes to the smart people. Why? Because we know all those reporters is fakers and liars, and now they're gonna pull this off. Get the fuck out of here. Listen.
Behind me and saw people moving quickly towards the front of the room. It became very apparent very quickly that it was Secret Service rushing in. The president surrounded and immediately taken off of the stage. We saw...
Yes, they take him off the stage. Okay, I guess you can call it a stage. Listen and pay attention.
Rushing in what appeared to be full tactical gear,
full tactical gear,
full helmets on, swarming.
I'm gonna ask you a question, people. Would this make sense? You don't understand, man. The people who dumb enough to believe this will never get it. Why they need to do this? They have to man outside. Either you kill him or you take him down already. What is all of this? You don't get it, people. It's just a show. This is what the show is about. This is what the show is about, period. That's what they was filming there, right there.
Everyone in the room, and keep in mind, this is thousands of people, journalists,
Thousands of fucking
members
fakers.
of the cabinet, members of the administration.
You hear that, people? Members of cabinet and the members of the administration, and also all fakers that report you the news. Listen.
Dropped to the floor instantly.
Dropped to the floor.
All of a sudden, the room that moments before had been completely filled with sound was silent except for the sound of the secret.
Pay attention. Look at this film right here. Go back. Pay attention.
Members of the cabinet, members of the administration, everyone.
People. What is they doing that for?
All of a sudden.
Why would they be doing this? What they doing this for, people? Is that man with guns? What is they doing right there, people? All right.
The room that moments before had been completely.
What is he doing this for, people? He pointing a gun. Wow, why is he pointing a gun? So say, for instance, security was breached. Why they need to do all of this in this room, people? No shot fire in the room, no threats in the room. Why is they doing this in this room where the camera's at? You don't understand me or what? I told you I never miss. None of this shit can pass me. This is fakery at its best. Why is they acting like this right here in the spot where the gunman not at? The gunman is not in there, people. The supposed gunman is not in this big old room. You see how big the place is? He's not in that room. He's in another place. Why is they doing this right here? Why is you holding gun to your eyes right there like you're finna snipe somebody? What is that about? Who you gonna shoot? Where is the threat? The threat is not in the room, people. Wow. I'm going to take this as I'm the only dumb man right here. And everybody else is smart. The people who believe it is smart. And I'm dumb because I don't get it. Why would they be pulling out guns right here? The gunman is nowhere near here. All right. I'm going to show you that it is bullshit. Make it clear.
The sound was silent except for the sound of the Secret Service.
Look at the Donald Trump, people. Look at the Donald Trump character. Just there looking. Pay attention.
Around trying to get dignitaries and important people out of the room. Everyone was immediately hit the floor. I looked up and saw the Secret Service then escorting out key members. I don't see nobody hitting no floor. They're sitting right there.
And the Donald Trump sitting there looking. And you would have think that he is the one who they want to kill. Remember, they don't talk to the guy yet and they don't do no investigation. But they're assuming it's another assassination attempt by the Donald Trump, people. Pay attention.
The cabinet, Defense Secretary Pete Hegseth, Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. I saw them escorting out Secretary Marco Rubio right next to me. You could see members of the Secret Service.
I don't see no sense of urgency. The only thing I see is a weird person stand there with a gun like he ready to shoot people while the threat is not in the room. But listen.
Jumping from chair to chair, trying to get to the front of the room. You don't see none of that,
people. You don't see none of what they're telling you. Forget about the voice in the background and look for yourself. You see anybody jumping anywhere? Like I mentioned, it's a room full of fakers. The room is think with fakery. All of them is fake. 100% in. You can't pass this off on the smart people with all fakers in one room, people, in one setting. Wow.
Escorting everyone out. The room is still packed. We have not been evacuated yet.
Packed. Look at them, people.
That the program is expected to resume
The program gonna resume. Look at these characters. You see one of them with any kind of frustration, with any kind of disappointment on the face. All of them look content to me while they tell you this incident is going on. It's not real, people. Look,
last we heard, the president was still here inside the Washington Hilton following this very concerning incident.
Okay, after this concerning incident, the president is okay.
Yes, he's okay because you see him.
What we do know, Allison, is that the president is still in the room, in the hotel, and that he was escorted out.
This is a joke, people. This is a 100% joke. Yes, the president is all right. Yes, we see him sitting right there on the table. No sense of urgency. But this is what they want to say you, that the Donald Trump is so important and doing this good work for mankind. Yes, the evil people want to kill him. Dumb on.
But we now do have some video of the moment where the president was...
I don't care who they are. You're telling us shots fire in the building. The target is in the crowd right there, Donald Trump, supposedly. Nobody look panic. They on their phone, but that's the regular human in these dumb times. Everybody on their phone doing something that don't show that is anything going on in this room, people. What does it show you? By looking at the body language of these people, what did you see? It certainly didn't show no chaos or pandemonium.
Off the stage. Let us watch that now.
Let's see. Look, people, look. You have to put a circle around it. Look, people, look how they move different. Just the acting. The acting is dumb. It's a dumb acting show they put on. They're gonna get hit with a bam. Look at it. Look at it, people. Look at this. Remember, this is how they show you a scene on a stage. They put the spotlight on what they want you to see. I'm not even playing. That same round spotlight is what they use to highlight what they're showing you on stage. It's not real. It's a fucking put together event with that faker they call Donald Trump. Again, watch. Watch his spotlight. Watch his spotlight. Watch his spotlight. And that guy standing up there with a gun. Wow. Look again, people. Look again. Look again, people. Look again. What is this? Just a show. They want to show you this on TV, people. It's not real. Wow. And the Donald Trump always look like the face fading away. That's him right there. Look at this bullshit, people.
You know what occurs to me as we're watching this as well? We just said
they keep showing it over and over and over again. The same little footage right there that they show you with the spotlight. What a dumb shit. I guess they're fixing your subconscious right here to believe this fake.
Erica Kirk was in this room.
Yes, Erica Kirk was in the room. Another person that they're gonna supposedly target also. That's also a target. Remember, they tell you Charlie Kirk, the husband, dead some months ago. So you understand? So there's a lot of target in the room, including Donald Trump. So pay attention.
There are reports that she was seen crying.
Yes, she was seen crying. Look at this show right here, people. You believe this? And you're going to show this to the world. This is why I say it's not smart. It's not wise to pull this off. So you're going to show this to the world with all these Americans, the big bad Americans scrambling because of one man, one single man. When you have all that security surround the building, miles away from the building, surround it, making a perimeter. How did this guy get even close to the building? Must just get in the building to get past security. Is he stupid? Okay, you try to pass security at the airport. Just run past security. Okay, go to a courthouse, a simple courthouse, and run to security. And see if it can affect any fucking court. You ever go to a courthouse, people? Real talk. You go to a courthouse. What if you breach at security? Run to that little security passageway. What gonna happen? Either they're gonna kill you or take you down right there. You're not gonna get nowhere near a courtroom, period. So I would assume that this dinner that they're having right there would be far away from the perimeter that these supposedly Secret Service and all of these people is gonna have. A big old perimeter around the building. No guy couldn't get in there with a gun and then gonna breach security. What kind of security do you have in the building right there? You have a supposedly checkpoint and you run past the checkpoint and all of a sudden he's a threat to kill Donald Trump? Dumb the hell on.
She was leaving
people,
the room as well. People who did see her there made that note. Obviously, this had to be very, very traumatic.
We have Caitlin Collins on the line for some more insight. Caitlin Collins, we're listening. What's happening?
Hey, guys. Obviously, I mean, this is a total state of chaos right now in the ballroom. And we're seated maybe 50 feet from the stage.
They can't show you the chaos yet, people. They can't show you the chaos that they're describing. Where is the chaos amongst these people that dressed up in ties and suit? Where is the chaos? Show it to us.
Where the president was up there, the First Lady Melania Trump.
Look, people, orange clothing.
Security is telling us that everything's okay.
Yeah, they tell you everything is okay.
1 second, guys. I'm literally... What happened?
They're trying to identify it now.
Where was the shooter?
Somewhere out there.
In the lobby?
Wow.
In the lobby?
And why is this in the lobby? Or would he get in the lobby? How would he get in the lobby, people? Is that real? Wow. I don't get it, people. This is dumb. This is 100% dumb. So what did he do? He just run to security? I'm dying for them to show us that video. Listen and watch.
All right, Control. All right, guys. I just want you to know this is not verified. We're just listening to what's happening right now. But we have security around us, and it's Secret Service because there's a lot of members of the administration here. The Secretary of Education is seated right next to me, and her security just said, confirmed that there was a shooter in the lobby. It's not clear where, obviously.
Remember, people, remember this. Listen to me, man. Wow, I can't believe they did this, man. So they say it's a shooter. When did he get to shoot, people? When did the man get to shoot? He breached security, and right away you become a threat. So all of these people in this room, remember, people, there is no stranger there. There is no stranger at that supposedly dinner or whatever they call it. There's no stranger gonna show up there. There is no stranger in there. All of them is somebody they know. Reporters and all of these people now bumping shoulders along with the supposedly Trump administration. I'm just saying, people, so you understand what was this about. They just put this on for this show right here. When did the man get to shoot? You breach security, they already on your ass. You can't get to the lobby and you can't get to bust a shot. Imagine if he come with a rifle now, people. If he come with a rifle, you can see the rifle. He don't have to breach security now, because you can see that he have a gun now, and then you can get to shoot him. Right? Remember this, people. Is the president in the building. His Secret Service out there. FBI agents and CIAs, or whatever you want to call them. Special forces. How did the man supposedly get in the building and fire one shot? Remember, they call him a shooter. That means he shoot. Who was he shooting at? Okay, listen.
Very big hotel in the lobby of the Hilton.
Hilton, you see that, people? They're at the Hiltons with the 33 coding. Listen.
Confirmed dead. We don't know anything more than that, but I can tell you, it's just clear where. Obviously, it's a very big hotel in the lobby of the Hilton. They said he is confirmed dead.
Oh, he is confirmed dead. Who dead? They say he's confirmed dead. Oh, remember you doing this newscast, you never mention nobody, and all of a sudden you come this, they confirm him dead. Who? The shooter is dead? This is CNN right here, people. Can you believe it? CNN with this fucking blunder right here. They're telling you that the man is now dead. Listen and pay attention.
We don't know anything more than that, but I can tell you, we just had down to dinner. The president, the first lady, Caroline Leavitt, were all on stage, including the vice president, J.D. Vance.
On stage.
So obviously a lot of security here. And, you know, at the beginning of the dinner, everyone's just kind of seated and having their meal. And within moments, armed Secret Service is running in with massive guns. I mean, maybe dozens. And silence just went over the room as they ran in.
Wow, so they run up in the room and silence? No, that's when the chaos gonna start once they run up in the room with big guns. Now the whole place know that something is happening. Security been breached or something. Why would they be silent? This is dumb shit for dumb people.
Out on the floor, people were underneath tables.
No
one knew
we didn't
what was
see
going
that.
on. And for a second,
you can't show us one person went on that table. You're telling us people on the ground, people on the table. Where is the videos? You're showing us video of the people standing right there. None of them on the no table, nobody on the ground. Why is you lying in plain sight?
President was not evacuated off stage. I looked, he was sitting still right there.
Look at them people.
Secret Service is coming in down the hallway. And so we didn't know at first, but then we heard from our own security that they heard shots fired. And now we do have Secret Service telling us.
If this was real, no excitement wouldn't get to this room. The suspect or the subject would have already been taken out from way down the street. Way down the street where they set up perimeter, especially on a president that been, I guess they attempt assassination of the Donald Trump 3 times. They show you 3 times. 3 times. Assassination attempt on one president 3 times in one term. So I guess this would make 4 people. So it's a president that you know His life is on the line. A lot of people want to kill him. You don't set up a wider perimeter. You make a man can get in the same building where he at with a gun. Think about that for a minute, people. For a president that they near get assassination 3 times already. That president and the Secret Service and all of them not aware of nothing. They just going and doing these things and doing these ballroom shit and just playing around. They don't concern about his life. If a gunman can make it into the building where he at, that means they don't concern about his life, even though all those attempts already on his life. Can you believe that, people? Okay, let's move on. Check out this, people. Breaking news. Now look at this right here. Take a look at the Donald Trump right there. They said they was playing some kind of card game when the whole thing pop off. Now look at the Donald Trump face, people. They know it's fakery. And they know this shit was in plan. I don't know if it's a CGI footage of the Donald Trump. I don't understand. But it's a weird footage. He look kind of a little bit different from everybody else. But pay attention. They're playing card games right here. Look. And then all of a sudden, camera shaking up. Go back again, people. Go back. Hold on, man. Pay attention. Watch this, people. Watch it. Now look at the Donald Trump. You can see that woman's face. Look at the Donald Trump face. Look at it. You can see that person's face. Everybody's face is visible. Look at the Donald Trump face. What is that about, people? Now tell me the truth. Can you have a video right there or a picture with all these people and one person's face basically just blur out a little bit? What happened right there, people? This is a fake footage. A 100% fake footage they're showing the public. It's not real. Imagine all those films that coming from the supposed ballroom right here. All of it is bullshit. 100% in. Pay attention. Look, people, where is the Donald Trump face? Why is it fading? They zoom out.
We have some big news coming in from the United States. U.S. President Donald Trump has been evacuated from the White House Correspondents' Dinner after loud bangs were heard at the press dinner. Now, this is the exact moment that you see on your screens, the visuals coming in from the White House when the loud bangs were heard. President Trump's security team can be seen evacuating Trump from the dais. Reports do suggest that the loud bangs...
Why did they zoom in at the Donald Trump right there playing cards, and as soon as the alert supposedly come in, they zoom out? Wow, what a bullshit.
Likely gunshots, and the shooting suspect is what we know right now, is in custody.
You hear that? He's in custody. CNN say he's dead. This one says he's in custody. Listen.
Now, of course, this is President Trump, and there were other top leaders who were also in attendance to this dinner, and they were evacuated from this annual dinner of the
crowd don't look anywhere concerned, people. Not even close. Even though these people coming up pointing guns. Imagine this. You already take off Donald Trump off the scene. Why you need to hold guns right there? Where is the threat? Did they tell you? Did they tell you that the man running and they got him? That's what they told you, so you do this? I don't get it, people. Imagine these people that hold off the perimeter outside. Say, for instance, they fuck up and the guy get inside and they take him down right there. 50 meters away from where the president at in that room. Why these people need to do this? Yes, you evacuate the president and the wife and all the people that you claim is important. But why is a gunman need to come right there holding a gun? Does these people know him personally? To don't panic? You see a man run up in there with guns. Do you know them personally? Because you look everybody just too content right there. They're still doing what they're doing. They're just chilling. Obviously, they don't see a problem. They don't see a threat. White House
correspondence. What we know is that this person who is the
Why did they zoom upon him and he have no face? Why? This don't make no damn sense, people.
Suspect is now in custody. And what we know also is that these loud bangs were heard, and the guests at the black tie White House dinner had scrambled and they were hiding under the tables, as you can see on the screen.
Please tell me who was shooting with the loud bang. Who was the one shooting? The gunman too busy trying to breach security. Who was shooting? You breach security, now guns on you. When did you get to shoot? Who fire a gun? Unless you show up at the security with the gun in your hand, and then they're gonna just shoot you down right there. What happened here, people? And why is that man in custody and not dead if he run to security with a gun? So you see, people, they can't pass the story off as real. Like they always say, Hitler tell you, if you're gonna tell a lie, make it big, where the people brain can't even grasp it. So they're just gonna buy it and run. That's the famous thing from the Hitler character. Tell you to tell lie big. That's why you see all of these hoaxes, huge hoaxes, they pass off on the people. The bigger it is, the more the people buy into it. They're gonna say all of these people in here in on it? No, not all of them. But the whole thing is a bullshit trick for the dumb masses. And I mentioned all these reporters is fakers already. They're the same one who show you they're in the war zone hiding and ducking bullets and bombs when they're right there in the studio with green screen. So do you trust those people to bring you any kind of truth? Move.
The visuals where, of course, U.S. President Donald Trump was present with his wife, of course, First Lady Melania Trump. He was swiftly escorted off the stage by the Secret Service at this dinner. What we also know, what we're hearing is that Vice President J.D. Vance and other members of Trump's cabinet were also in the attendance, were rushed out. Now, these are just the latest news that we're getting in. And to give us more details, our correspondent Susan Tedani is now joining us. Susan, we are getting very little information, although we are getting some information about the suspect, of course, who is now in custody. We know that other officials were also present from the Trump administration at this place.
Where is the Melania? They claim the Melania is not on that table, not around that table where the Donald Trump had. I don't see it.
Yes, the full cabinet was there. Many of them guests of the media organization at this Hilton Hotel downtown in Washington, D.C., where the president was expected to deliver the speech. His entire cabinet has been evacuated. The president and First Lady are safe. We're hearing some reports from CNN that the shooter is dead.
You hear that, people? They're hearing some report from CNN that the shooter is dead. This news company getting a report from CNN, another news company, who pronounced the shooter dead. By the way, how would he get to shoot? When did he get to shoot? Run to security and bam, you're dead. You run past security. A matter of fact, you pass the checkpoint. You pass one of those perimeter where CIA and Secret Service holding off so the president who already past 3 assassination attempts? No, people, this is not possible. How did that guy even get to fire one shot? Listen.
Trying to identify who this individual was, but it was an armed shooter was in the lobby of the hotel. He did not get...
You see that, people? Is in the lobby of the hotel. Can you believe that, people? How did the fuck this guy get in the hotel? So you're having this big party then, with Donald Trump and all these important people and all these news media, and you let the hotel with no security outside? There is no perimeter set up where this Donald Trump character gonna be. When this is over, you gonna go outside and go in a car and leave? I don't understand, people. How did the perimeter was held off by security and this guy passed the perimeter and get in the lobby of the hotel where the whole thing is at? Is that real, people? Or would this guy get in the lobby if President Donald Trump is in there having a conference? That means security around a perimeter. That means even the building far away from that hotel gonna be secure. They're gonna have to hold it off. Because they always mention snipers on roof, snipers here, snipers there, oh, this, that. So they protect even those high buildings that gonna be close, proxy to that hotel. Even that gonna be secure off. So how did this guy breach security and end up in the lobby of the hotel The same hotel where Donald Trump them at. You can't explain that in a fakery. Listen.
To the ballroom where the president and the attendees and the event was taking place, but he did manage to get all the way into the lobby with a weapon. We're going to get more information.
He get all the way to the lobby with a weapon. All the way to the lobby with a weapon in hand, people. When did he fire it?
Only from the DC police, but also the Secret Service, and of course FBI Cash Patel, who was at that event with his partner. The press pool said that they saw him immediately after this incident rushing out of the building on his cell phone. So he was allegedly on scene while the rest of Trump's cabinet was evacuated. Secretary of State Marco Rubio was there, the Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy.
See, all of them there, people, the whole cabinet there, all these important people that making decisions and going to war and all of this shit. And one man break the damn security. One man breach the security and get in there and could have killed them. Can you believe that, people? Move.
That was...
Now pay attention right here, people. The Donald Trump now is now good. He collect himself, put himself together, and now he ready for the speech. As you could see, the eagle represent them for the seal. One beside him right there, and one right there. What you think is Freemason programming? And listen to him, people, as you see him in the bow tie. Black and white coding for Freemasonry, and the bow tie show you they got him by the damn neck. You have to understand, he's a puppet on the world stage. That's why he wear that tie around the neck. But pay attention and watch.
But
look, they take him
incredibly
and watch him. One on
acted
the left.
upon by Secret Service and law enforcement.
And look, people, the sodomite, the Cash Patel is another punk on the world stage. Every time I see him, I want to laugh. He kind of look like a comedian. But look at him, people. He's the head of the FBI. What a joke. What you take the FBI for now when you see that fucking clown as the head of it? The Cash Patel is a piece of shit on the world stage, along with the Donald Trump and all these fagabats that lying to you on the world stage. They're full of shit. You can't respect liars. You can't respect deceivers. The peoples who are responsible for the destruction of America and the peoples around the world. You can't have no respect for them. They're fake. As you could see them all post up there, looking retarded, trying to make this shit look real. Watch them. Look at the Cash.
This was an
Patel,
event
people.
dedicated to freedom of speech.
You hear that, people? So this was dedicated to freedom of speech. I'm glad you're down with freedom of speech, Donald Trump, because you're going to get all this kick in your ass from the BAM, and there's nothing you can do about it. You can push and try to trick the people about freedom of speech while you're trying to suppress the people. Somebody say something bad about Donald Trump and all of a sudden that person need to be ridiculed and beat down. But you're still gonna come fix your face to mention freedom of speech. There is no freedom here. They have us under bondage. These fagabats that they put on the world stage to keep you in bondage. Then they're gonna mention free speech. Listen.
That was supposed to bring together members of both parties with members of the press.
Of course, a member of the
and
press.
in a
All
certain way it did.
fakers.
Because the fact that they just unified, I saw a room that was just totally unified. It was in one way very beautiful, a very beautiful thing to see a man charge a security checkpoint armed with multiple weapons.
Okay, bam. Yeah, what Donald Trump said, he's the one who's gonna put the icing on the cake of this fakery. He's gonna put the icing on the cake with this fakery. They should never make him speak. Okay. So he said this guy breached security armed with guns, meaning he got more than one guns in his hand, people. He have more than one gun in his hand while he breaching security. And this guy didn't even get a shot. He got the guns on him already, breaching security. Why he's not dead? Why the CNN is not right? Why the CNN is wrong? When CNN says he's dead, he's supposed to be dead if he breached security with guns in hand. A matter of fact, people, he can't get in the building to breach security. Security is outside. It's a perimeter set up outside that Hilton Hotel if the Donald Trump gonna be there. If the Donald Trump vice president, all of these guys, secretary of this, secretary of that, all these supposedly important people in the government, why is not a perimeter set up outside? I guess I must sound like a broken record, but I'm showing you facts that this never had up to be real. The perimeter is outside, people, not at the fucking checkpoint. Okay, so the checkpoint is inside the hotel. So therefore, you have to have security outside. Before you get in the building, people. So if you have a checkpoint in the building, you have security outside covering a perimeter. How did a man pass with guns in hands? Donald Trump explained that.
And he was taken down by some very brave members of Secret Service.
How did they take him down? He got guns in hands. The only way you can take down a man with guns in hands is if you kill him. You remember when they geared that Colorado shooter, the man with the orange hair? They claim dressed up in tactical gear and bulletproof vests, have all these weapons, guns and everything, even smoke bomb. Went up in the theater in Colorado when they showing the Batman, I guess it was the debut of the Batman, dressed up like the Joker. Let off all these smoke bombs and start shooting people. Remember, he got on tactical gears and everything, can stop bullet. And when the police come, they take him in without a scratch. That was a big hoax they give you. And here we go again. We can spot hoax when we hear them or see them. You can't pass the bit of truth with it. So this guy breaks security, people. We have on all these guns on him, and he's still alive. They take him down without even kill him. Let's see, people, if they're going to tell you this guy have an injury. Listen.
Quickly, and have just released, for purposes of transparency, clarity.
Go back again.
Very brave members of Secret Service, and they acted very quickly.
They acted very quickly.
And have just released, for purposes of transparency,
release
clarity.
What they release for clarity?
I've ordered it to be put out. You probably have it by now.
What?
Put out on Truth and put out on many of the platforms.
Yeah, they're going to be putting out on many of those platforms. Can you believe that, people? A shooting just happened near where the Donald Trump was having this dinner or conference, and all of a sudden all he can talk about is you can go watch the videos on social media. He tell you that, yeah, they're going to release the video. He tell them to put out the video for clarity. Why you doing investigation? You worry about clarity? To who? The public? This is dumb shit right here, people. Listen.
Keep showing the violence of this thug that attacked our Constitution.
Oh, it's a thug.
And also showing how quickly Secret Service and law enforcement acted on our country's behalf. Really did a great job.
Yes, they act swiftly in the country.
One officer was shot.
Yeah, that people, one officer was shot. So this guy not only breached security, he shoot one of the officers. Let's listen if they're gonna shoot him back. Wow, unbelievable. Unbelievable that they really believe that this gonna pass off as real, people. Listen.
By the fact that he was wearing obviously a very good bulletproof vest. He was shot from very close.
Yeah, that people, he talking about one of the officers got shot from real close, but he got on a vest, and the tactical vest that he got on was really good because he didn't die. And listen to Donald Trump.
Distance with a very powerful gun.
Close range. They hit him from close range with a very powerful gun. Donald Trump not gonna mention what the gun is, but he's known to pump up shit to make it look more extreme. So he get hit from close range with a very powerful gun. Can't mention the gun though. Can you believe it? Can't mention the gun, but it's a very powerful gun. And he lived to tell the tales.
And the vest did the job.
The vest did the job.
I just spoke to the officer and he's doing great.
See, and in that whole rush and everything, people, in the whole ordeal, they're rushing Donald Trump off the scene to make sure he don't get shot. And the people who get hurt already rush off to the hospital. But guess what? Donald Trump already speak to the injured officer. He already speak to the injured officer. And what?
Great shape.
And he's in great shape, people. He's shaped good. He's in a good shape now. Now that he got shot, the vest saved him, so he's in good shape, great shape. Donald Trump already talked to him and everything and confirmed it. Wow. Wow.
Has very high spirits.
He's in high spirits.
Told him we love him and respect him.
We told him we love him and respect him right away, people. Remember the shit just happened. People, remember this, when the Donald Trump coming on right here, the shit is fresh. It just happened. They just hide him, and all of a sudden now he back again around a mic. They rush him off the scene, people. They're hiding him because they're scared of somebody want to kill the Donald Trump. And as soon as they evacuate him and everything, bam, he come back around another mic again. You sure somebody else not gonna breach security and run upon you while you're around this mic? I'm just saying, people, why is it Donald Trump making a speech right immediately after they just evacuate him off one scene? You shouldn't have run. The big bad wolf, the big bad instigator, whatever you want to call it, dictator, why did you run? You shouldn't move. When them security and them people come for you, you should say, I'm good. Donald Trump, why I'm running? I could go to a country and go pick up a president. Why should I run in my own country from one gunman? Shouldn't run. Make you look stupid. But I'm saying, people, you run away and then you come back with another conference. I guess now you have that fag about that weird character. I hate that character because he's here to trick the damn people with the FBI. You have to understand that. And he look retarded. I lose all respect for the FBI once you have that guy in the front. Lose all respect. You used to think that the FBI is sophisticated and they know to do this, but you have that weird looking character as a leader? That's done with. The FBI is done with. It's now a joke shit. 100% in, and they're here to what? Make these fakery look real.
And he's a very proud guy. He's a very proud of what he does.
He's still talking about the guy that got shot, people. He's still discussing the guy that got shot, the security guy that got shot. Where is the damn culprit? Where is the one that breached security? What happened to him? He ended up shooting at security. Okay, move on, Donald Trump. Okay.
Agent. And
who shot him?
We looked at all of the conditions that took place tonight, and I will say, it's not a particularly secure building.
It's not a particular secure building, but remember, you have the security. You own all the security in America. All the army, military force, you have all the security in the world. You have Secret Service. You have all of these FBI. You have the FBI director there in person. The FBI director is there in person. The whole FBI is right there. So why is it not secure, people? Wow, unbelievable. Listen.
And I didn't want to say this, but this is why we have to have all of the attributes of what we're planning at the White House. It's actually a larger room, and it's much more secure. It's got it's drone-proof, it's bulletproof.
Okay, I got you. So what they're trying to tell you is, if the ballroom was finished and ready in the White House, they wouldn't be at the Hilton Hotel where they have people breaching security. The building itself at that Hilton is not safe. But if the ballroom was finished, they could have do it at the White House. So I guess this going towards the ballroom make more, reason for them to have the ballroom, because if it was at the ballroom, it would be more secure and the Donald Trump life wouldn't be a threat. Wow.
We need the ballroom. That's why Secret Service, that's why the military are demanding it.
There you go. The Secret Service and the military demanding a ballroom. Remember, all of these shits is bullshit that you dressed up and playing around with the dumb people, boy. You having a ballroom and dinner and conference. All of it is bullshit for the damn public. So you telling us that you need to make the ballroom so you can have more of these? Because it's safer in the ballroom, even though you have the same security out there at the Hiltons that you would have at the ballroom, it's still safer? It makes no sense.
They've wanted the ballroom for 150 years for lots of different reasons, but today's a little bit different because today We need levels of security that probably nobody's ever seen before.
You need levels of security.
But everyone
that
owes a tremendous debt of gratitude to the courage of law enforcement. The law enforcement and working with the D.C. police. Just spoke with the mayor.
I can't believe that you're going to praise the police and the security and they still make the man get in enough to shoot one of them. They still let somebody breach security and one of them got shot. What if that supposedly security was shot in the head? You wouldn't come and say he's in good shape, right? He's in good shape now because the vest is real good. What if he would have get shot in the damn face? I guess that man is not too smart to know that these people have on vests. Why didn't shoot him in the head? This is bullshit for dumb people.
And when we're finished, the police chief is going to take over and discuss it also from their viewpoint.
But
they also performed exactly as they were supposed to. And you see the attacker in different positions, but you also see the attacker totally subdued.
You hear that, people? Bam. Wow, people. How did Donald Trump know that already, people? I'm done. There is no way. Remember what I tell you, people. Remember what I tell you. I'm on the whole thing. I could have done the video from last night. People. As a matter of fact, that's what I was going to do. I said, okay, let's let it sit. Maybe tomorrow we get some more things they're going to bring in and we can just have a proper video where we can just break it all the way down, dissect it all the way down. So as soon as people, this is the first time you're now going to understand that something happened. Donald Trump come on TV. Bam! Just come on. They have games and everything playing and all kind of different shit. And then bam! Donald Trump just coming on the TV look like this with these two sodomites at the side. And they start telling you and breaking the news now that the supposed conference was bomb rushed by this one shooter. It just happened, people. And guess what the Donald Trump just describing? He telling you about the videos that you're gonna see later with the man subdued. Imagine this, people. They take Donald Trump off the scene long time, run off with him like a damn criminal. And all of a sudden, Donald Trump can explain the video that you're gonna see later. I already told you, just leave it to the Donald Trump to shoot them in the foot, shoot himself in the foot at any given point. All of these backtracking, what you would have called, contradiction and all of these things with the Donald Trump. You never get nothing straight from him. So listen, people, he's telling you about the videos that you're going to see with the guy subdued and everything. He know about the video that exposes that a fakery. That's scripted, people. He gonna prove to you that it's a fake shit. How did Donald Trump know what they're gonna see on the video? Okay, go back. 1 minute.
They also performed exactly as they were supposed to. When you see the attacker in different positions, but you also
see the attacker in different position. Donald Trump already see that after he evacuated off the scene, people. How did he know exactly what happened after?
See the attacker totally subdued.
You're gonna see him subdued
and under control.
So
as you know, this is not the first time in the past couple of years.
There you go, people. There you go. And as soon as he mentioning it, they show it on the side right there. Because I already told you set up why this guy is not bleeding, why he's not shot. He have no shirt on. That's how he came on the scene with guns in the hands and no shirt and still breach security. Y'all better shut the fuck up and stop it. There's no way you're gonna pass the mag with this bullshit right here. How did this guy approach the scene with no shirt on and guns in the hand, and you still let him breach security and shoot one of the security? Okay, all right.
That our republic has been attacked by a would-be assassin who sought to kill in Butler, Pennsylvania.
Would-be assassin that how to kill. Listen.
Less than 2 years ago, you all know that story. And in Palm Beach, Florida, a few months after that.
You see?
We came close. We really had, again,
they come close to assassination.
Great work done by law enforcement. But in light of this evening's events, I ask that all Americans recommit with their hearts and resolving our difference peacefully. We have to
resolve our difference peacefully. What kind of differences you talking about, buddy? What kind of differences you talking about? You come and stir up all these shits, hoping these cans are worm. And then you have the nerve to show people want to kill you for it. And then you said you want peace, you want to resolve everything peacefully. Is this real? Ever since you touched down, you're all about war. How much country you done trigger off a war with since you come in power? 2024. Just think about it, people. This is the same guy that want peace. But listen and pay attention.
To resolve our differences, I will say, you had Republicans, Democrats, Independents, Conservatives, Liberals, and Progressives. Those words are interchangeable.
Now take a look at the Donald Trump face, people. Let me zoom him up. Look at his nose, people. Look at his nose. This a real character right here, people? This look like a mask-wearing sodomite on the world stage. Take a look at the nose. Pay attention to him right there. You're going to see
Perhaps,
some fake
but maybe
character.
they're not. But yet everybody in that room, big crowd, record-setting crowd. There was a record-setting group of people. And there was a tremendous amount of love and coming together.
Word.
I watched, and I was very, very impressed by that.
And the shoe that come
we
fuck it
were,
up.
First Lady and I were taken very well care of, very quickly, rushed off the stage.
Yes, very quickly rushed off the stage. The world stage. Yes, you and Melania, they rush you all off the stage. I didn't see the Melania one time in that supposed room. But this is how they fool the dumb masses right here.
And now we can confirm the identity of the suspect. I want to bring in our Chief Justice correspondent, Pierre Thomas, for a little bit more about what we're learning. Pierre?
Okay.
We're learning that the suspect is from Torrance, California, according
to... people, he's from California, Torrance, California. As you could see, this 3-star Springs all over the damn floor right there. You see it? It's 3-star? Okay. So pay attention to this right here. He's from California. He's from Hollywood. Of course he's from Hollywood. He's a damn actor on the world stage. Of course he's from LA. Listen.
Our sources, the sources, I'm going to try to be very specific here, is identified as Cole Allen.
Again, Cole Allen. Should have checked that name in numerology. I bet you it is called in. But listen.
Torrance, California. As we have been told by various sources and by the Attorney General of the United States, search warrants are being executed at residents associated with this man. They're also...
They're searching his home. I'm trying to see, people. Is that a handcuff? Is that a real handcuff? Why is it not shiny? I guess they have a black handcuff on him. I don't believe this bullshit, but pay attention.
At his hotel room, obviously.
No, look, people. No, look. Charlie Chaplin style when it comes to the footage. There you go. I told them, but they won't learn. Don't show these fucking videos. Don't do it. You know what, people? I realize one thing. They don't care. These people don't care. They know you have a number of smart people. It's not that much. It's not much. They know already. They have people who are going to look into these things and figure it out. They're not worrying about us. You know what they're worried about? The dummies. So once they fix it up for the dummies, they're cool with you. Then dissect it. They're cool with you. Understand that it's fakery. They just have to continue to convince the dummies. The people that in their corners, that's who they're entertaining. So once they get those people to buy in, it's okay. They already know you're never going to buy in. Because you're gonna go into it. You're going to check it. You're going to dissect it. You're going to find out that it is bullshit. They know already that you're not going to buy it as a smart person. It's the dummies they have to sell it to. Once the dummy buy it, they don't care about you. Now look at the Charlie Chaplin footage right here.
Checking and going through any items they can find there.
There is a video, people. There is a video. So they show a black-looking figure shot past. So where does this guy pick up this kind of speed, people, like a vehicle to run past security? And what kind of security is this? Wow. Go back, people. Look.
The residents associated with this man, they're also at his hotel room.
At his hotel room. Look at this, people. Look at this. Where is the video? This is what they show you for the video. And you still believe in things 2026 that they show you on screen, people. You still believe it. What you gonna do now when they show you this for 2026 footage? Okay.
Any items they can find there.
Look, people. So you see all of a sudden a man appear right there and then run all the way here. That's the man, believe it or not. That's a man they're showing you right there in the shadow figure. Run past insecurity. Where is the checkpoint? I guess it's right there. There's that open space that way you run to is a checkpoint. What a joke.
Again, he's been charged with multiple counts, including assaulting.
And then guess what? All of a sudden, when you run past, all these people start shooting in the direction where we at. But that person was in no shirt when they show you him. And he's not bleeding. That means he didn't get shot, but he end up shooting a security. So by these people, you have the guns in their hands when you run past security. Watch.
Officer and using a weapon in the commission of a crime.
Look at these people.
Law enforcement officials
look at
are
them,
expected
people.
to do a deep dive. Right now, the D.C. police are saying he acted alone.
Wow, so there you go, people. He acted alone. That's the figure right there. Imagine in 2026, they show you a footage like this, and you still don't understand who you're dealing with. You still don't understand the entity that behind this shit. Look all the way down there, people. You would have to see him coming from all the way down there in the passageway. But no, he just pop up like teleport style and run to here.
But again, this is early in the investigation. They are going to look at every bit of social media activity. If he had any, they're going to exploit any devices.
Trust me, he got everything
mobile
for
phones,
you.
computers that he has. This investigation is now full tilt.
Not even a scratch on this guy that breached security at the Donald Trump supposedly conference. Not even a scratch on him. He just lay there nice, all fakery put together for the dumb masses to buy into. Nothing about it real. I already told you, they're just faking it to make the Donald Trump look more powerful. How is, yes, he got a deep cause in saving the world. And all these wicked people trying to kill him. Remember, he playing God. And I guess these are the devils trying to interrupt what he trying to do, the good that he trying to do for you in this fake world. Do you understand what they're doing? I'm on the run though.